Hi, I'm Rob, and it's Guild Wars. I'm a little bit surprised, to be honest. At 12:15 a.m. last night, it was still giving that message saying I'm not involved. That's how it put it. You're not involved in this Guild Wars, it says, or something. It was like a bit weird. So I'm semi-surprised to see it, but happy at the same time because I do enjoy it. The reason I'm surprised is because a lot of people wouldn't have had a chance to set their defence properly. So I will have a look at mine later because this is just how it was set. So I'll have a look at see if I can change anything there later on because it's not actually my best lineup. But who have we got in the way of attack? We're up against Tag, the adult gamer. Good team, good guild. So we got a Zul'Goth team. So they're going to start with Graveseer, trying to transform green to purple to get a Zul charge. Start with full mana at the same time. Use Thrall as well to gain the extra mana, and that one's going to create the extra red, hopefully. So you do need to counter Zul on this one, I feel. If he gets charged, it can be extremely devastating. So I'm not going to go with this team. I think I've got a anti-Zul team set up in brown somewhere. Yeah, this is a good anti-Zul team. What I need, but basically I'm going to use a Godslayer. These guys here, they deal 5 times damage if you're on mythic level. So that's going to be nearly 250. That's going to be like 245. So providing Zul'Goth does not have a total of 245. No, that's okay, just. Wow, that's pretty close. Yeah, we're okay. So basically, if I can get this Godslayer charged up, this is a really good way to counter Zul'Goth to newer players. And these Godslayers are really handy, especially if you have them fully powered up. And it's going to transform all red to brown at the same time, which is a good thing for us. So I'm happy with this. Mountain Crusher will be our mana generator after we cast this. This is imperative we get this cast first, and we've got 2 chances. Well, 3 chances really. If we get a brown or purple mana surge when the board starts, that'll be enough to get this charged up because I'm in Titan class and it is a giant, so it's going to start with 50% mana. But if we don't get a brown or purple mana surge at the start, I should be able to cast Soothsayer because basically you can choose a purple gem and destroy its row and column. So all I need to do, because gems are removed with full effect, is collect 6 purple and brown for my first troop, and that will give me a chance to cast on the next turn. The only way that can go wrong is if the AI gets incredibly lucky, gets to cast Graveseer or Thrall, gets an extra turn, and charges up Zul'Goth at the same time. All that stuff needs to happen at the same time for the other team. So this is a good chance that this should work. Like I said, I'm in Titan class, so all giants will start with 50% mana. And I'm going to use Impact, Counter Attack, Stone Circle, Storm Aura, get a Dust Storm from the start, Rock Solid, Stone Mastery, and Fortitude. In fact, I am just going to check my medals because it is something I do forget to do sometimes. Right, and let's see. It's always worth checking your medals because that is actually wrong. I do not want the event medal in there at the moment. And Nisha is okay, and Anu is definite. And the third one, I'm not sure if they have anything that's going to cause me a status effect, but I'll leave it there anyway. Alright, let's jump in. All brown, 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 brown. Yeah. Double checking things now after my really bizarre mistake last time where I accidentally quit a Guild Wars battle thinking I was in defense testing. That was really weird. Right, not worried about the entangle, to be honest. All we need is a good start and make sure we're not frozen on yellow. Don't use yellow there, so I can collect that with safety. Right, now this is where I need to check around for my troop. I'm not going to worry about theirs for the minute. I need to get 6 brown and purple in a single row and column. So we've got 3, 1, there's 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just going to check that that's the actual best option, because they are going to get to cast this green to purple, but I don't see any major danger from that right now. So I think we are safe to cast this. Let's got our Godslayer up. Alright, we are entangled. I'm going to play it super safe and get rid of theirs all straight away. Now we've got the Grey King up. Now if I cast this on... Actually, let's do this little bit of damage first. To get any extra handy mana drops. I can cast Grey King on the on yellow basically, because this is yellow on the Graveseer and yellow on the hero at the same time. So they're going to be mana drained, silenced, frozen, and take true damage. Now let's cast Mountain Crusher, try and get Grey King up again. That worked really, really nicely. So we just have Thrall to deal with after this. So the main threat is gone. I'll take that hit on him because basically we do have to take him out. But the main idea with this was to sort out Zul'Goth, which we did successfully. Alright, so an okay first battle. Have to cast this on purple because Thrall only uses purple. So no real choice there. Now it is a comfortable first win. See what points I got. Excuse me. 3,213 points for the first battle. Alright, on to fight 2. Same again. Somebody's convinced the guild somewhere this is the best way to go, no doubt, on Brown Day. Right, so basically, yeah, it's happening exactly the same, basically. Right, there's lots of purple there. We just need to make sure we get purple and brown at the same time. This looks like we've got plenty from this one alone. The good thing about destroying gems is you can actually make other matches at the same time. By destroying the purple there, we're going to actually destroy them anyway, so it's not going to make any difference. So we destroy a row and column. So for that reason, I will check for purple, green to purple at the same time, see if I can disrupt any of them, because you don't want to give them any necessarily big starts, especially if they get an extra turn. That'll still be an issue. Right, they've got lots of 3 matches over here. And another 3 match here. So nothing terrible. I think I might actually take this one because it's going to spoil this part for them here, and I'll get plenty of... Oh no, I can't. That's just where you have to think about it, you see. It has to be a purple gem that you destroy. I think I'll do this one because it's going to take out these green and purple at the same time, and I'm still going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm still going to get plenty of purple and brown from this. Yeah. Okay, that worked out good. There's a zap there. There's Zul'Goth. That was basically their main hope in the game. Well, the only hope in the game, really. It's the whole thing is based around that entire mechanic, so we'll ruin that. We'll hit their yellow troops for that. Wow, that was a lot of good managing. But we can hit them again. Unfortunately, this skull is not going to hit because it's going to drop down 2 places because of this. Yeah, they decided to cast their Thrall anyway. let's not take this yellow, because if I did take that and no yellow dropped down from that, I'm not going to be able to cast on yellow. So I'm going to actually hit that with Mountain Crusher first, and now my Grey King is up. Now we've just got Thrall to deal with again, so yeah, they can keep sending me this team as much as they want. I'm quite happy with this. Thank you very much. Oh, yellow, idiot. I was watching the snooker. I've got the TV in side by side mode. Really not the best idea on Guild Wars Day. And I was stuck in my mechanic of doing the same autopilot thing. And I cast it on yellow when I should have cast it on purple. That was silly of me. He's nearly gone. There we go. Right, so second win. 1,210 points that time. Okay, fight 3 versus Pedro. Celestial Flask, Wild Queen, Mirage Queen, Leprechaun. In the Elementalist class, this is more dangerous than the last team for me. Leprechaun is going to start with full mana, be able to explode green gems right from the start. And Mirage Queen gives elemental allies a 50% start, which means the Wild Queen and their Flask are going to start with half mana, which is really dangerous, because then when Leprechaun casts, this thing is going to be charged up virtually straight away. There's an extremely high chance that they get a match with that, especially with the extra turn. And it's going to charge up the Wild Queen and go nuts with skulls and stuff. So it's a tough team to play against, because there's no decent cleanse on Brown Day. No easy cleanse anyway. There's a couple of weapons, even if you include the Curse Breaker Hammer. So I want to get them entangled, basically. I want to get the first troop entangled. This is clearly not the right team for this. That was my sort of anti-Zul team. Forest Troll is a fairly good defense against this. He's got good skull reduction damage. Inflicts entangle when doing skull damage too, which is pretty handy. But I need a guaranteed tangle from the start. We'll only get that if we get a skull match. And I want to cleanse. This is a dangerous team. I'm going to change the weapon. There's basically just 2 choices. You've got the Curse Breaker Hammer, which is difficult to craft wherever it is. Bless all brown allies and curse all brown enemies. The curse to them doesn't matter too much. But the splash damage is pretty handy. Haven't got this powered up yet, because it's very expensive to get upgraded. It's either that or the Doomed Sledge, I think it's called. There's a similar amount of damage. We still get the cleanse on us, but it does explode 4 gems as well. The stun is virtually useless, because it's going to stun the Wild Queen, and her traits aren't that much cop anyway. I'll tell you what, just for the fact I've never used it before, and I like to play around a bit, I'm going to use the Curse Breaker Hammer. Right, so there's that. But I do want to entangle them at the start, even at the cost of a 50% start. So I'm going to also change the class to one that entangles from the beginning and gives me a benefit to green at the same time. One good way to play against teams that are expecting you to use, in this example, brown, is to actually swing it around and actually use something else. Like in this case, I'm going for green, because Forest Troll gives power to the Wild Queen and Emperor Nazara, who gives life to everybody and has a really good summon as well. Really handy. So Archer class, I'm happy with that. I've got a cleanse. Going for Hunt. Let's check this. Precision, Root Trap, that's essential. Nature's Aura, Wall of Vines, Dodge. Yeah, that's okay. But I am going to take away my Neuscher medal, because I don't actually need that for this, I don't think. the +4 magic I get from that is not actually that benefiting. So I'm going to swap that for another Medal of Orpheus. Just a little tip here, just because you've got 2 Medals of Orpheus doesn't mean to say you have a 20% chance to get cleansed. It is 2 separate 10% chances, which mathematically is slightly lower than 20%. Alright, so let's jump back in that again. And hope for the best, because this is a tricky little team, as to be said. So Archer class, Forest Troll, Wild Queen, Curse, yeah. Right, I'm going in. Getting them entangled from the start. And hope it goes good from there, basically. Alright, I can get a 4 match there. But I don't use red, so that's annoying. I'd like to get a match on this blue, but... Oh, actually, that... no, 1 tooth doesn't drop down far enough. Let's see what happens off of this one. It's got Forest Troll charged up, which is good, but it's not a good amount. 5 is virtually no chance of getting a extra turn from that. There's not too much there for their Leprechaun to convert. So, I can take brown this way or vertically. I'm going to take it vertically because there's a 7 to 1 chance basically that a purple will drop down into there. Okay, that's not too bad. Just going to check around for this kind of thing first. Forecasting the Wild Queen. Frozen on brown, so that's annoying. So I would like to take that because there's not a lot of green on the board. There's hardly anything. So, but anyway, we're going to reduce the attack. So we'll do that on the Wild Queen herself. That was meaningless. That hit they done then, so that was good. 10 green is roughly a 50% chance. That was okay. Didn't do tons, but certainly better than nothing. The only thing is I have set them up for a bad counter on green to skulls for their Mirage Queen. So I've got to rely on a little bit of luck here because I'm still frozen on my Forest Troll. And that was unbelievably good for them. Wow. That has absolutely screwed me up. Need to get my Emperor Nazara charged up nice and quickly to have any chance. And also need to get them entangled again, which I can't because my hero's gone. I think this could be a loss. Wow, this is a... That cast for them was literally about as good as it could possibly get. That was unbelievable. I've not seen my Wild Queen cast as good as that for, well, I don't think ever. That was just crazy. The whole board was skulls. Alright, so well, I think she's going to die anyway, but no choice but really to collect brown if we can. Yeah, I knew this was a bad team. This was a dangerous team, and this is going to be a loss. That's the way the gems go, though. If I can get my Emperor Nazara charged up, there's a slimmest chance ever. But it's not looking great. No. Didn't look up to their conversion of Mirage Queen. It is over. Kaboosh. Come on. Let's get it done. Thank you. Yep. Good team that. Not a lot I could do there. They got that fantastic cast from Wild Queen. So a loss. 241 points. Right, next one against Matt's Reign. Savage Hunter team. This is usually seen on Green Day. Deals double skull damage versus green and does Hunter's Mark when doing skull damage. So still pretty dangerous. I will keep the same team for this, but I'm going to change the class back to Titan class to get that nice fast start and take it from there. That last battle I had, there are other ways to fight that kind of team as well. You could have a Sycorax style team and concentrate on getting a really high amount of life first sort of thing by casting Sycorax multiple times. There's a way to go about it as well. I thought I'd try something different. It didn't quite work out, but that is the way it goes sometimes. Didn't check my banner, I don't think. Yeah, that's correct anyway. Let's go again. So a couple of easy matches. Let's get green and blue. Actually playing quite terribly. I didn't actually I had a really late night last night. I've done a stream last night, live stream, first time in ages, and we ended up playing some games afterwards anyway. Ended up going to bed quite late. I'm playing quite shockingly bad right now. My forest troll is about to pop his clogs. He's going to die from burning anyway. Might as well let him have that skull hit and get the Wild Queen charged up. And he's going to do double damage on me. Blimey! This is not a good day so far. So he can get skull damage there, and I can't avoid that. May as well cast the Wild Queen then, see if I can get a 4-match. That's pretty much my only chance, and I'll reduce their attack at the same time anyway, and what do you know, it actually gives them the attack instead, or the 4-match. I've got to take that, otherwise she's going to die. Again, kind of forced into taking that, even though it's no good whatsoever. Game is literally controlling me at the moment, what it wants me to do. Morpheus medals are not working because we are stunned. Right, I need to cast this. Now let's get this cleanse going. Alright, this has given us a small amount of hope. Wow. No colours that we can collect that do me any good whatsoever. Crazy. Got yellow, and that's about it really. What do these things do? Some damage. Get purple, green at the same time, even though I don't use purple anymore. But I do like Emperor Nazara as a life-giving troop. They're really, really handy. Absolutely have to take that. Need to take the skulls really. I'll take the brown one at the same time. Entangled, so it's not going to do any damage whatsoever. Blimey! This is a... Yeah, let's do this. Let's see if we can get rid of this thing. It doesn't want to hit me. Blimey, still no brown matches anywhere. This is unreal. Need to stop their weapon from getting charged if I can. Hey, we finally got cleansed of that thing. That's going to be purple and yellow. Don't really want yellow, need some brown going on, so kind of forced into taking this, but it's going to be a long time before my Emperor Nazara gets charged up, but I'm going to concentrate on getting her charged up, I think. Let them hit the top troops if they like. So it's not going to be a quick battle, this one. This is a bit of a slugfest, this one. It's a bit of a hard work, and that's going to set them up for a skull hit. If I do that, I'm better off to take in the yellow normally. But they got 3 or 4 extra turns anyway. Let's hit them with that. I'll do that anyway. Blimey. What a nasty little team this is. Well, I think the team's alright actually. I don't think the team is too bad. It's just if the gems literally don't go your way, then you're the best team in the world. You could be against a bunch of 4 peasants and still technically be able to lose. Get rid of her because she's a bit annoying. Let's give her a bit of a slap. Still no green for my Emperor Nazara. That thing's gone. Let's concentrate on getting the weapon charged up. I have no choice now. It's decided that that's going to happen because I've lost another troop. And still, green doesn't exist in the game. Wow. Convert green to skulls. Don't have to worry about that because green's not a thing in this game. Unless it's convenient for the AI, of course. Crikey, things are going against me, it seems. So yet another colour I don't do anything with. Struth. And not a single green on the board now, of course, because that's cast. Got to waste that really and take away their barrier at least. Oh, I'd like to do this skull hit, but I really want brown. I might give them that skull hit, you know. It's just going to put me on lower life. If I get surge from this brown, then Emperor Nazara will be charged up, and that is far better. Right, that's actually worked out okay. Only created 1 extra troop then. Right, we don't need to cleanse at the moment, but we do need some decent damage, so I'll slap that on them. That was another probably bad move. I should have done that skull hit. I'm actually playing. Look, I've never seen the game before at the moment, to be honest. I'm going to blame 4 hours sleep on that. I was convinced the Guild Wars wasn't going to happen. I was actually quite prepared to wake up and see it actually not there because of that issue that was around. Blimey. Now, when I was using just brown and green a minute ago, I can understand it. But now I'm using brown, green, yellow, and blue. And I'm still not getting any colours that I need. It's kind of extraordinary. Oh, and of course it gives them a skull hit. With giving me no colours at all at the same time again. What the hell? Have I said something bad to the devs in the last few videos? I can't remember it. But right now it kind of feels like that. Let's get rid of this. Hero could really do with casting Emperor Nazara again, but to get a full roster of troops. Well, a win's a win, I suppose, but wow, bit of a struggle that one. I've got to look at my points. 6,056 so far. Boo! Last fight is against Greek. This is the kind of troop I expected last time. Null deals double skull damage versus Brown, and is very dangerous if the enemy uses Brown. Deal triple damage if they get charged. Gimlet is going to transform Green to Brown and enrage the first ally, which makes it even worse. Their book thing here creates a mix of 6 brown and skulls for every brown enemy, so again this is a really good aggressive team. But again, we are relying on getting the first team, the first enemy entangled to give us half a chance. This gives us a half decent chance at that. So I'm just going to go with the same team. Got an okay start on that there, and a load of green this time, so if this doesn't give a good start on that, there's something amiss. Right, there's an absolute load of green there for the Wild Queen, so we can hopefully get going on this. Right, that is the main threat dealt with. See, this is the difference. This is going to be an absolute walk in the park, this game now. And the other games could have gone exactly the same way, just if you get the decent start on mana, or the gems go more your way. This has been an absolute breeze. There's no way we're going to lose it. And it's over in literally probably less than a minute. And that is the way you can go if the gems go your way. Those other games were particularly bad. I don't know if I made any mistakes or not. I might look back or might not. Don't know. But yeah, 1,654 points for that one. So literally that is the way the games can go if the gems just go more in your favour. So there we go. There's the 5 battles, and all in all, a pretty rubbish 7,710 points. But there it is. Day 1 of the Guild Wars I did not expect. Catch you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.